Hello, 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 and welcome to Nana's Crochet Ideas. I am your host, Terry, and today we're here to see what I worked on for the month of December. Now, I've been making hats. I made hats for my grandkids and took them and already gave them to them for Christmas. I am not sure if I even did a video on them. I think I did. But I made this hat with the alpine stitch. I really like this alpine stitch. In fact, I've done a few hats like this. So that is going to be for a donation. And this will also be for a donation. Now this is an interesting hat. It is the corner to corner stitch around the side of the hat. See that? Corner to corner. I didn't know you could do that. Now I do. I'm going to do some soap sacks with that stitch, I think. Okay, now this was a commissioned work. Somebody asked me to make this for so they could give it as a Christmas gift. So I did that. Nice, warm. That's for a child. Okay, so we have two more commissioned hats that I worked on. This is one. This is one of Crystal Bag of Days patterns. I just added quite a bit to it. And this is another one that is the connected double crochet. And then I thought that was kind of plain, so I added a couple of sections of the star stitch to make this hat. And then those were both commissioned. And then this was the leftover yarn from those two hats, and I made this one, which I kind of like it. Also, I have been working on soap sacks. I did sell 3 of them, and so they're not going to be in this video because I already got rid of them. So we have these. Here is another one, and another one. A couple more. This has a hook. This has a, pull through. Got this one, and then this little one. Some bars of soap are little. And here are some more soap sacks that I made. These will be donated when I go down to the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, which is my annual convention that I attend in Arizona, which is just going to happen in a few days. This is a hat that I made for a blessing. This is going to be a blessing gift. And let's see this. Now this hat I think is beautiful. I am in love with it, but it was very hard to make. Yeah, I don't like the puff stitch. I struggle with the puff stitch. This is called, I believe, the jasmine stitch, but look at that. So they're little flowers. Can you see the flowers in there? And you do like the last sequence of the row, you do a puff stitch here, and a puff stitch here, and a puff stitch here, and plus you did a puff stitch where you started the row, your last stitch, you did it in that stitch, and then in the next 3 center of the flowers. So you've got like 6 or 7 loops on your hook for each one times 4. You've got that on your hook, and then you have to hold the yarn with your finger before you pull it through all those loops, and then take the hook and put it back through the loop that you have your finger in. So it was kind of a challenge. It was like, took me a week. So the first day I did 1 row, and then the second day I did 2 rows. But I really like it. I think it's beautiful. I love the stitch pattern. I love the color and the way it looks. It looks like flowers to me. And it's really thick and cushiony, so it's going to be a really warm hat. And of course I did use my wool for this. So this is a blessing for someone. Okay, so this was a blessing hat for someone else and is reversible. This also is a blessing hat for someone. This is a blanket that I made for myself. Okay, so this is another blessing hat. It is the waffle stitch. Now this hat is called a spiral hat. It's Bag of Days. But what I really like about it is it's reversible. I almost like the inside as much as the outside. Or a husband and wife set that I gave to them. Otherwise, God bless everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Happy New Year, and I will talk to you again in the next one. All right, thanks. Bye.